getting hungry, say it's Sherman that's standing between. Blame the last two guys. I'm Brad Sherman from California's best named city, Sherman Oaks. It is a pleasure to be here with Dr. George and everyone, the entire board of Coptic Solidarity. I've served for over 20 years on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and when they came to me a decade ago and said, Sherman, we'd like to put you on the Ways and Means Committee, and everybody was celebrating, I said, no, I'm staying on Foreign Affairs. That's the center of fighting for human rights and justice and peace around the world. Of course, I visited here St. Mary's and an atheist church in Northridge. Anybody here from the San Fernando Valley? Thanks for coming. And I thank you for being here. With me here, looking at his iPad, is Guido Weiss, my foreign policy advisor. He tells me he speaks Arabic. You can test him. No. But more importantly, give him your business card or email address, because consistent with the comment that I'm holding up lunch, I will abbreviate my remarks, and then you can get updates from us in the months to come. I know there's an issue about building churches in Egypt. We've had some success. It no longer requires a presidential okay. I think the rules should be the same as the San Fernando Valley. You can build a church as long as you have enough parking. That should be the only issue. That's why I was the chief Democrat on the Coptic Church Accountability Act that we introduced. Since then, I'm told that there's been a substantial improvement on the issue of building churches, but if that progress does not continue, we will use the vehicle of introducing legislation in the United States Congress to raise our voices and make it clear to Cairo that churches need to be allowed to be built. But it is not enough to allow churches to be built. They have to be protected. That is the number one function of every government. That is the duty that a government owes to its citizens. We applaud President Sisi for being the first to visit the church on Christmas, but we see these terrible acts of May 26th and April 9th. We see the terrible acts of February 2015 in Libya, and we know that the Egyptian government has to do more to protect its citizens. In Egypt, obviously, more difficult to affect Libya. I've had a chance to meet with President Sisi just a month or two ago. His foreign minister I met with separately a month or two before that. And in every meeting, I'm talking about the protection of the Coptic community. A community that goes back to St. Mark, a community that is as Egyptian as the Nile. I get assurances, but I need you to let me know what's actually happening on the ground. And the greatest thing that President Sisi has done is dislodge the Muslim Brotherhood from the governance of Egypt. And others, even in my own party, even in the former administration, were talking about democracy, brotherhood, and this. The Brotherhood believed, of course, in one person, one vote, one time. This was not a democratic movement. This was a movement of oppression. So what do we do to combat the Muslim Brothers ideology now? Well, I think the next step is for us to formally list as terrorist organizations two of the Muslim Brotherhood's offspring, Hassam and Liwa al-Fawra. Okay. Good enough so they know what I was saying. They need to be listed as foreign terrorist organizations. Now, of course, while I am dedicated to the Coptic community of Egypt, I look at the broader group of religious minorities in the Middle East. That's why I'm a co-sponsor of the Iraq and Syria Genocide Emergency Relief Accountability Act, which we passed in the House just a week or so ago. An important step in branding what is going on in the Middle East toward Christians as genocide. And that's why I co-sponsored HCON Res 75 that uses that same word for that same purpose. I joined with, I believe you heard from my colleague from Michigan, Congressman Trott, earlier, co-sponsored with him the bill back in September 2015, co-sponsored the bill to establish and push that we actually get appointed a special envoy on religious minorities in the Middle East. So I look forward to working with you. Guido will stay here and talk to a few folks who may want to go into more detail or let me know specific things that are happening in Egypt. I know how terrible it is in the Sinai, and you'll also get your cards, and if we get your card, we'll keep you informed in the weeks and months to come. Thank you very much.